Alright, so let me play this short composition for you first, and then I will show how you can use the marvelous MIDI transform feature in Logic Pro X. So this is how it sounds. Right, just a simple little composition. And let's say you want to make some changes to this rhythmic ostinato type or arpeggio pattern here. Right, now what you could do is of course go into the piano roll editor and start adjusting the velocity on each note manually and reducing or extending lengths of notes and so on. But the great thing about the MIDI transform feature in Logic Pro X is that it basically makes automatic MIDI adjustments on the selected notes. So let's say you want to, for example, change the length of these notes. Now you can see I actually recorded this manually on my MIDI keyboard. So let's say I want to make them all 16th notes. So what you do is go to functions, and here you have MIDI transform. So here you can find the stock presets for the MIDI transform in Logic Pro X, and you can also create your own custom MIDI transform sets, which I have done here actually. This is one I created myself and named. So first you can use, here we have fixed note length, and now this window might look a bit confusing, but basically this preset will change all the notes into a fixed note length, and as you can see the length will be fixed, and then you have these numbers. So the first number is bars, the next one are beats, and then you have divisions. And then you have ticks, which is an even lower value than any grid value. So what you want to do is, if you want to have 16th notes, 0 bar, 0 beats, 1 division, because this is in 4/4/16. So this setting will actually transform the length of all these notes into 16th notes, because the division, 1 division is the 16th note. So if I choose select and operate, watch what will happen. Let me move this down. Voila! Every note is now 16th note in length. And also, if you quantize or even write in the notes manually, so let's say I quantize these to 8-note grid, now they are perfect in timing, which of course is unnatural. It's not the human way of music. So you want to add some randomization into the playing of this performance. That's another thing you can do with MIDI transform. In fact, you have here a preset for it. It's called humanize. Press this and you can see that it will humanize the position, meaning the starting position of each note, plus minus 10 ticks, which is a very low value. Then it will also randomize the velocity levels of each note by 10 plus minus 10, so up or down 10, totally random, as well as the length, meaning the end position. So now when I use this, all notes will no longer be perfect 16th notes in length. So in fact, I have to zoom in to really show you this. Just show you the first bar. You can see they are completely perfect to the grid here, both starting position as well as the ending position. And also let me make all notes the same velocity first. In fact, that's one other MIDI transform you can use. Fixed velocity here. Let's make them all into 100. So check what will happen. Select and operate. Voila. Now every note is perfect in velocity level, which is not what we want. So let's add some humanization to this. Again, go in, MIDI transform, humanize, all these different aspects. In fact, let's increase this even more to, let's say, plus minus 25 in velocity level. And let's say 40 in ticks here, 20 ticks here. Select and operate. Now you can see lots of variation in velocity level, which you can see from the colors. And you can also see that the length is also randomized or humanized here, as well as the starting position. This is kind of slightly late, slightly early here, and so on. So that's humanize. And you can also create your own MIDI transform sets. You can try out, of course, all of these, but let's say I actually created this one, set notes to C1, meaning if I zoom out again, I want to set all these notes to the same note, let's say C1 here, because I want to like copy and layer them, for example, on a percussion track. So that was not a preset from the beginning. I actually went into, because I want to change the pitch, so random pitch. I started with that one. Then you can actually change here what it does. So the pitch, I don't want it random, I want it fixed. And then I can choose, for example, C1 here, C1. And if I select and operate, that will now transform all these notes to C1. Look, voila. And if I undo that, I actually created my own preset, which you simply do by making the changes here and then setting a new name here and pressing enter. And then you will be able to save your own MIDI transform set, which I've done here. Set notes to C1. Voila. It's already set on fixed C1, select and operate. And now I have them there. So I recommend that you record a clip or write in some notes and then go into functions, MIDI transform, and try all of these different settings so that you learn what they actually perform. And then when you become familiar with using MIDI transform, I also recommend creating your own custom ones, which will be stored here. However, you will have to save them to your template, because otherwise you will not get access to them, because they are saved in your current project. So if I start a new project, you will not see this one here. So I actually have created like, I don't know, 10 different custom ones, and then I save that into my master Logic Pro X template so I can access them in every new composition I start. Subscribe now and watch a lot more videos on composing music, producing music, sound design, Logic Pro X and much more. I'll see you in the next video, my friends.